Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. Each and every day, things are getting thicker for William Ruto. I have told you in my previous videos that Kenyans, we might think that we are the people who wants William Ruto out, but in real sense, it is God who wants William Ruto out of power, because you cannot misuse the name of God and walk scot-free. You can't use the name of God in vain and He leaves you just like that. Go and read the story of Nebuchadnezzar. And I've done this several. Those of you who watch me, I have severally given an example of the story of Nebuchadnezzar. So Kenyans, I want to assure you, and all the Gen Zs, I want to assure you that this battle is godly instigated. I am believing so. I'm beginning to understand from a spiritual realm that maybe the fight that is going on, it's God. You know, God cannot come himself. During the time of Nebuchadnezzar, God used a hand to speak to Nebuchadnezzar. And this time round, I am beginning to believe from a spiritual realm that God could be using the despised Gen Zs to have Ruto out of power, because that is godly. I want you to begin looking this war from a godly perspective. Why am I saying this? As Kenyans continue to fight William Ruto in the Republic of Kenya, Joe Biden has stepped down as a presidential candidate from the Democrats. Yesterday, he released a press statement announcing his decision to step down, and he endorsed his vice president, Kamala Harris. This tells us that yes, it is automatically Trump is winning this election. Joe Biden stepped down. It will be too late for Kamala Harris to run a campaign. So I believe when you look at how the US campaigns are going, there is a high probability, 99.9% probability, that Donald Trump is going to be the next president of the Republic of the USA, the United States of America. Now, if that is going to be the case, what will be the fate of William Ruto's relations between the US and Kenya? That is the question I'm responding. Je, uhusiano wa Ruto na Amerika utaendelea? Joe Biden said, over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. I want to summarize this letter. I want to summarize this letter, or maybe to make a summary, let me read the post he made 12 hours ago. My fellow Democrats, I have decided not to accept the nomination and to focus all my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of my term. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president. And it's been the best decision I have made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it is time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this. I don't think, from the look of things, I don't think, maybe you can tell me, but I don't think that from the look of things, Joe Biden or the Democrats are going to beat Trump. It's too late for them to change a candidate. Then Kamala Harris said, on behalf of the American people, I thank Joe Biden for his extraordinary leadership as President of the United States and for his decades of service to our country. I'm honored to have the President's endorsement, and my intention is to earn and win this nomination. Joe Biden has led as a senator of Delaware. How do you pronounce that, Americans? Delaware. How do you pronounce that county? Yeah? It is Delaware, Delaware, or Delaware. Joe Biden has been, if I'm not wrong, has been the senator for Delaware since 1978, yeah, to 2006. That is a service of about 36 years. And he has also become the president. So he has done good to the people of the United States of America. Now, there is a saying that says, where there is will, there is always a way. Joe Biden had a will for William Ruto. That is why, when Trump was a president, in his entire leadership, he never stepped in Africa. And by the way, if you didn't know, Joe Biden hates Africans with passion. I think you know that. Now, where there is a will, there is always a way. William Ruto was granted a red carpet in the United States because there was a will. William Ruto was pushed to the Haiti mission because there was a will of support. The IMF succeeded in taking over the Kenya's economy because there was a will. So where there is a will, always there is a way. Now, that will called Joe Biden is no longer the president because he's publicly stepped down, meaning he is retiring peacefully from politics. The will has gone. And Ruto is remaining alone. He has no will. William Ruto's will has been officially plucked off. Now, what will be William Ruto's fate in the deals they have been... Okay, of course we know the deals were involving the US government and the Kenya's government. Even if Joe Biden goes out of power, the agreements stand active because it's between government and government. But then, is there a will? That is the question. You can have deals with the government, but the one who is the custodian of that government, does that person have a will towards what you discussed? So, if there is not going to be will, which is not going to be there, because Trump cannot entertain some mediocrities. Is William Ruto at the crossroads? Kenyans are fighting him. His pillar has also stepped down. Now, how is Ruto going to survive? That brings me back to what I started with. William Ruto anapigwa vita pande zote. We can't say Kenyans forced Joe Biden to step down for William Ruto to suffer. We can't say so. So, when you gauge this fight between Ruto and the people of Kenya, Are you noticing something, that this fight is not an ordinary fight, but a godly strategized fight, which the pastors close to William Ruto don't want to tell him the truth, that God is against William Ruto. They don't want to tell him. Even the prayer warrior called Rachel doesn't want to tell William Ruto the truth. God is angry with William Ruto's leadership. Mungu amekasirika na uongozi wa Ruto. Mene tekel. Anyway, God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.